Hey, good morning everyone. I'm Teacher Mark. It's Thursday, May the 14th, and this is 5A. Off we go. Today we're going to be working in math class more with powers of 10. Again, it's sort of laying the foundation for things that are coming later. Working with exponents and things like that, you really have to understand, the multiplying, dividing by tens and things, which is what we've been working on. So this is just kind of the next step along the path. It's not the end goal. It's just taking us to the next thing. So shouldn't be too difficult. There's video and some practice questions and stuff. So let's give that a try. If you have any questions, just let me know. In language arts class, there's a mini video lesson where I explain it a bit more, but today we're just going to read some of the Wonder Story. We have to write down 5 words that are either new to us or that are quite challenging, and write down the definition, the part of speech, and use it in a sentence, and then send that to the teacher before 3 o'clock today. That's all you really have to turn in for that class. The reading will be helpful for later, though. We get to learn more about Via and about how she reacts to other people asking her questions about Augie. So it's kind of interesting. In the daily lesson plan, there's also a mini video in English where I explained it a bit more. But today we're going to read, or we're going to do some writing based on what we read earlier today and basically all this week. We get to talk about, and there's a link in the daily lesson plan about this, but we get to talk more about Via and how she deals with Augie being in her life. There are some questions that I could just tell you. Do you think it's fair that August gets more attention than Via? A lot of you have siblings, brothers and sisters, some of them might get more attention than you, or maybe you get more attention than someone else. Maybe you don't see this at all. So it's, I think, easy to kind of put ourselves in these characters' shoes in that sense. And what do you think about how Via deals with people asking her about Augie? We learned that Augie, when people would ask him about his situation and his condition, he just thought, oh, well, they're being silly kids or they're just curious. Via sort of deals with it a little differently, and we get to see that today. And that's what we're going to write about. Do you think it's good the way that she deals with things? And what if you were Via? Would you want Augie as a brother? So we just have to write a paragraph answering some of these questions. There's a mini video that explains it a bit more, and I also have, here's a link that has these questions written down. So that's basically what we're doing in English. That, let's turn that in tomorrow morning. We'll turn that in on Friday, the 15th. Because I don't want to give you guys too much to do today, and I want you to take the time and really think about it too, because it's important. It'll take us farther in the next part of the story. In science class today, we have a Zoom class, and there's a worksheet about acids and bases that we're going to go over. It's based on the Brain Pop stuff that we watched on, what was it, Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. So we're just going to review these things. There's a list of different substances and their pH levels, and we're going to decide, is that an acid, a neutral thing, or is it a base? So we're just going to sort of go over these things, get it more fresh in our minds and that sort of thing. So let's just have the worksheet with us, and then, we'll go over that on the call, answer some questions and that kind of thing. And that's basically all I have to tell you guys. Watch the mini lessons for language arts and English, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day, guys.